Welcome back to the channel. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Glad I could come and bring forth word today. Okay, tonight, give you a word from Spirit. Let you know what's going on, what's in the energy. What do we need to know? What do we need to be aware of? Okay. I'm clearing the energy. Most High God, Divine, Ancestors, angels, I ask that you come down and watch over me as I channel this message for the collective. Ashe. Okay. So glad I could come forth this evening. I got enough strength and energy. Okay. Let's open up. Let's see what's going on. Okay. What Spirit has to say. Thank you for all the subscribers. Okay. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the shares. Thanks for everybody that's supporting me. I really appreciate it. I enjoy all the encouraging words that I get. Okay. All the comments. Really makes me feel good. Okay, I know that the Most High God is in control. He's over all and He's through all. He's because of Him, I'm able to do this. So I give Him all the credit. Okay. All right. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Okay, we have a Knight of Pentacles here. All right. So laboring towards goals, diligence, hard work, long-term goals, and perseverance with the Knight of Pentacles here. Holy angels, Holy Spirit. Okay, and it landed sideways. So we have the Two of Swords, torn between choices, hard choices, blind to the truth, denial, caught in the middle. Okay. So there's a hard choice here for somebody. Somebody's having a hard time making a choice between the two. Okay, between two choices. Okay, it might be this Knight of Pentacles here, this guy or this person laboring towards goals. Okay, diligently, hardworking. Yeah, they're torn between something. The Two of Swords is here. Also, somebody's blindfolded. They can't see the truth about something. Okay, we have the Eight of Pentacles here, but focus diligently on your craft, new career with the Eight of Pentacles here. Okay, education. Somebody could be in school, getting ready to go to school. Spirit just said something about law school. Somebody might be going to law school, but continue with your goals. Okay, you have expertise in something. Somebody else is mastering something. Their self, their well-being, who they are. They're figuring out who they are. Okay. Yep. And that's maybe why they're torn in between the two. Okay, with the Two of Swords here. Then we have the Four of Wands here in reverse. Okay, so conflict with the relationship, family trouble, arguments, lack of support, disharmony. So somebody has lack of support in something. Somebody's not being supported. Okay. Yeah, they're probably working hard towards their goals. That's what it looks like. They're focusing diligently on their craft or what they have to do. They're working hard, okay? But there's conflict with the relationship. Somebody's not being supported with the Four of Wands here, okay, in reverse. Okay, and we have the Ten of Cups in reverse. All right, so deep dissatisfaction in your life, materialism, regret, excess nightmares, unfulfilled wishes. So somebody's wishes are not being fulfilled. Okay, somebody regrets what they did. Deep dissatisfaction in your life. So material wise, you might not be getting what you want. Yeah, with the Ten of Cups here in reverse. So someone's not getting what they want. I just picked up in a relationship with the Four of Wands here in reverse. Okay, deep dissatisfaction in their life with the Ten of Cups. So somebody's not happy with their relationship, and that's why they're torn in between the two. Okay, um, maybe you and someone else, or them and someone else. Maybe there's a third party, and they're also blind to the truth. Okay, yeah, they're not getting support. They're sitting up here, they're working hard. They're somebody's not supporting their person. Okay. I'm hearing this person likes to be catered to when they get off work. Okay, they like to, be rubbed. They like to be talked to. They like dinner made when they get off. This Knight of Pentacles does. Yeah, he's laboring towards his goals. Okay, he wants support. Diligent. He's a hard worker. He has long-term goals ahead of him. Yeah, he's looking for somebody on his level, somebody that can make him feel content. That's what I'm getting here, or something like that. Excuse me. What else? Holy angels, Holy Spirit. Yeah, somebody is complaining. Okay, that's what I hear. Somebody is complaining about something. Okay, we have the Hierophant card. Okay, in reverse. So going against conformity, rebel, breaking rules, non-conformity, unconventional. So somebody's rebelling. Okay, somebody's breaking rules. They're rebelling to do something. They're going against conformity. Okay, I'm very unconventional. Okay, with the Hierophant card here in reverse. Yeah, so they're rebel. They're rebelling against something. Let's see. This is poking out here. I'll take these two. Yeah, we have the Page of Swords here in reverse. So arrival of bad news. Okay, somebody has mental stagnation and head fog, bad communication. They might be unlearned, ignorant about something. Okay, with the Page of Swords here. And then we have the Tower card in reverse. So attempting to avoid the inevitable, resisting, avoiding loss, refusal to let go. Okay, so this person refuses to let go though. They feel like they're in denial. Yeah, they're resisting something. Attempting to avoid the inevitable. So something that's supposed to happen, they don't want it to happen. They keep trying to force something instead of going with the flow of things. With the Tower card here in reverse. Yeah, and they did receive some bad news with the Page of Swords. Okay, who received this bad news? Spirit. Okay, feeling of entrapment with the Eight of Swords here. Yep, feeling of entrapment, hopeless, cornered, judgment, fear, powerless. So this person feels powerless. Okay, they feel powerless. They feel they fear. Okay, feeling of entrapment. It looks like they're tied down. This person is tied down. That's what I'm getting. This person is tied down with something. They're not happy in their relationship. They're deep in dissatisfaction. They regret that they did something with the Ten of Cups here in reverse. Okay, they having conflicts with their relationship. Okay, with the Four of Wands in reverse. Yeah, they're not being supported. Okay, so lack of support. They're working hard towards their goals, and they're not being supported. But they feel like they're torn between choices with the Two of Swords here. Yeah, something is blindfolded. They can't see. They feel like they can't see. Not only that, they feel tied down. Okay, they're attempting to avoid the inevitable though. Yeah, and they're in denial about it. Somebody's in denial. Okay, they got mental stagnation with the Page of Swords in the relationship. Yeah, bad communication. So that person is not even communicating with them. Okay, yeah. Then we have the Page of Pentacles here. Arrival of good news on material things. Success. Okay, well grounded. New ventures. Okay, staying focused. So somebody's going to come forth with the Pentacle, looks like. So you're going to receive some good news from someone, collective. Okay. And then we have the Two of Pentacles here. So finding balance, harmony, prioritizing, time management, multitasking. So this person is, they're good about time management. This Knight of Pentacles, he's laboring towards his goals. He's multitasking. He's finding balance and what he wants, to do. He's got his priority. He knows how to prioritize. Okay. And then we have the Page of Wands here, the arrival of good news, exploration, charisma, excitement, freedom, creativity. So there's a Page of Wands here now. Okay? Yeah. So probably not only does Knight of Pentacles is a hard worker, but he's also a fun person, exciting and freedom, creativity. Okay, freedom. So this person is single. This person is alone. Okay, they don't have anyone. Okay, see them sharpening up their wine. So they're trying to bring forth the wine to somebody. Yeah, but they're juggling a situation. Yep, they're juggling a situation. They're trying to find balance. They want to bring a pinnacle, okay, to you, collective. They want to bring a pinnacle to you, okay? Yeah, because where they're at, there is a feeling of entrapment. So they feel stuck. They feel tied down, okay? They're avoiding the inevitable, what's supposed to happen, what the Most High God has lined up, spirit and ancestors. They're avoiding it, okay? They're in denial about the situation, okay? They did get some bad news from someone with the Page of Wands in reverse, okay? Yeah, the bad news was somebody broke a rule, okay? Yeah, with the hyphen card in reverse, somebody broke a rule about something, okay? Yep, deep dissatisfaction in life with the Ten of Cups here in reverse. Okay, so they're not happy with the relationship. They might have nightmares at night because their wishes are not being fulfilled. Somebody's not satisfied. That's what I'm getting. Somebody's not satisfied in a relationship. They feel trapped. They want to bring somebody a Page of Pentacles, though. They're juggling something, and they feel torn between the two. Okay? So Strength card is here, and it landed on finding balance with the juggling. Strength. Okay, so God is going to give you strength, collective. Okay? Yep. Possessing the inner strength to succeed. He's going to give you courage and self-empowerment, willpower, confidence, okay, in love, okay? He's going to give you confidence in love. He's going to give you strength to go forward and perhaps say something to somebody, Yeah. Yeah, this person is tired of being alone, looks like. It looks like they feel tied down. This landed on the Four of Wands in reverse. Conflict with relationship, family trouble, arguments, lack of support, disharmony. Yeah. So this Queen of Cups. Okay, so this Queen of Cups is making this Knight of Pentacles feel like this. Unbalanced emotions, immaturity, irrational, clingy, unfaithful, and spiteful. So that's who that is. A Queen of Cups is making this person feel unbalanced in his emotions. Okay, she's immature, irrational. Take it wherever it resonates. It could be fitted wherever it fits. If it doesn't fit, don't wear it. Okay, if the shoe doesn't fit, don't wear it. Take what resonates and always leave the rest. Okay, but this person is unbalanced in her emotions. She's clingy. She's unfaithful too. And she does things out of spite. Okay, and this Knight of Pentacles feels tied down. He feels like he's in entrapment. He regrets dissatisfaction in his life. He regrets being with this person. Okay, yeah, he's not getting what he needs. Okay, let's see. What about this Queen of Cups? Spirit, what's going on? Who broke a rule? What rule was broken? Was unfaithful. So she was unfaithful. That's what I'm getting, Spirit saying. Okay, the Hierophant card with broke a rule in reverse. Yeah, so this Queen of Cups broke a rule. She's unbalanced in her emotions. Okay, she's unfaithful. Okay, so she cheated in the relationship. Okay, on this Knight of Pentacles, somebody that's working hard and laboring towards his goals. Um, he did receive some good news though. He is well grounded. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so we have the Ten of Cups here. All right, so attainment of happiness and fulfillment, joy, family, love, luck, success, stability, and health. So you will get stability, collective. Okay, you will have your family, your love, and your luck. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is here also for you. Okay, good fortune and change, luck, success, good karma, positive changes. So positive changes are here for you. Okay, you're going to get your family. You're going to get your wish fulfillment. You're going to get what you want. Okay? Yeah. Okay, so even though this Queen of Cups did this person wrong, unbalanced, immature, irrational, clingy, unfaithful, this person that he's dissatisfied with, feeling entrapment. Okay, things are going to change though, because good fortune is here. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune appeared. All right, success, good karma, and positive changes. All right, you're going to have your family. You're going to obtain happiness with the Ten of Cups. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Yeah, the Knight of Swords, change are rushing towards you. Opportunities, risk taking, bravery. So somebody's going to come in. Somebody's going to be brave, okay? And they're going to come in. The Knight of Swords. They're rushing at you fast, okay? Yeah, there's going to be a change. There's going to be a change. Change is going to end fast. Opportunities for you. Risk taking. Somebody might take a risk. They're going to take a risk to move forward with someone. Yep, but the devil here is here. The presence of temptation, addiction, materialism, sex, cheating, violence. Yeah, so this person might cheat on their person, okay? Because they're tired of this person. They don't want this person. They don't feel stable with this person. They're working hard towards their goals. They regret even being with this person. They feel torn between choices. This Queen of Cups, she cheated. She was unfaithful. So she broke a rule in the relationship. Okay, he's attempting to avoid the inevitable though with the Tower card in reverse. He's resisting. Okay, and yeah, this Queen of Cups, she refuses to let go of this Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, she refuses to let go of him. Okay, and he feels trapped and tied down. Okay, yeah, and the Queen of Cups, she's in fear. She's in fear because she doesn't want anybody else to come near him. Okay, yeah. And so he got with he knows already that she cheated, okay? Because he got some bad news, so he already know what she did, okay? Mental stagnation, head fall. Yeah, she's being ignorant, bad communication. She ain't communicating with okay. Yeah, she's caught up in materialistic things with the Ten of Cups here in reverse. Um, yeah, he probably having nightmares about this situation. It sounds like he don't want to be with this person no more. He want to move on to something else because he want a family. That's what he wants. He wants stability, and that's what this Ten of Cups is here. Stability, attaining of happiness and fulfillment, joy, family, love, luck, something secure. Something secure. Yep, and then they got the Wheel of Fortune coming, so they are going to have the Wheel of Fortune. The change is here. Yep, Knight of Swords is here. Change is coming. It's rushing into you. You just got to be open to it. You got to be open in order for the universe to deliver what you want. Okay, so the Devil card is here. So the presence of temptation, addiction. Okay, so yeah, he's tempted. He's tempted to go on and, you know what I'm saying, make himself happy. He's tired of feeling the way he's feeling. Okay, yeah, he's tired. He's working towards his goals. He wants something, that's a little bit more stable. His communication going on. You know what I'm saying? He's going to get his family, though, and he's going to have the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, stability. The King of Pentacles is in reverse. So ideals overcame by materialism, corruption, loss, greed, laziness, financial insecurity. Yeah, so there was some corruption. Ideals overcame by materialism. So yeah, that's what I said. This person was this Queen of Cups here is materialistic. Okay, she's lazy. She's greedy. Okay, financial insecurity is is insecure. You know, yeah. And then we have the Three of Wands here in reverse. So hard work may not pay off, unrewarding, stuck at home, toil, frustration. Okay, so this person is frustrated. They feel like their hard work is not going to pay off. It's been unrewarding. They returning from travel. So this person just goes to work and comes home. Okay, they just go to work. I just see them. I just see them in my mind. They going to work and they coming home. They going to work and they come home. And that's all they do. This person don't really have a life or nothing like that. Yeah. And then the Four of Pentacles jumped off on the Strength card. So possessing inner strength to succeed, courage, self-empowerment. So the security shifted towards greed, jealousy, envy, materialism, mistrust. Okay, so the Queen of Cups, she don't trust you, okay, or he don't trust her. She's jealous, envy, the security shifted, okay, towards greed. Okay, yeah. So somebody is being greedy. Somebody, yeah. Then we have the Five of Pentacles here in reverse. And it says the worst of the hardship is over. Change, preservance, improvement, recovering, healing. So you're going to heal from this, collective, okay? Things are going to change for you. The worst of the hardship is over, okay? Yeah, even though the security shifted, you see this person for who they are now instead of who you want them to be. That's what happened. Okay, yeah, because this person was in devil energy. Okay, and then you have temptation as well, collective, but this person has addictions. Okay, yeah, and they trying to come back towards you. You probably left this person alone already, this Queen of Cups. You probably left them alone. You know what I'm saying? You got Wheel of Fortune, change is coming to you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. With the Knight of Swords here, change rushing towards you. Yeah. The presence of temptation is here, so she probably calling you, wanting you to come back, and mess with her, or y'all do something, you know. Yeah, ideals overcame by materialism. So she's probably, gaslighting you, telling you, one thing, but really feel another way. You know what I'm saying with the King of Pentacles here. Yeah. And then we have the three of wands here in reverse, because you're working hard towards your goal. So you probably feel like, she keep taking from you, this Queen of Cups, because she's materialistic. Okay, she's clingy. She's got unbalanced emotions. She's not stable. Okay, as far as her stuff, her business, what she got going on. She's probably not working. Okay. Yeah, she's probably not working. And so you feel like all she's doing is taking from you. Okay. Yep. Security has shifted towards greed. So, yep, with the Four of Pentacles. So now you see her. You see her for who she is. Okay. With the Five of Pentacles is here in reverse. Spirit said the worst of the hardship is over. So change is coming. Preserving. So put yourself up. Okay. You need to heal. Put yourself up. Okay, because improvement is coming. You're gonna recover from this. Okay, something new is gonna come in towards you. Okay, yeah, something new. Yeah, this person wanted you to carry their burdens. Okay, you may be spreading yourself thin, yourself too thin, overwhelmed, overburdened, stressed out with responsibilities, with that person's responsibilities. Okay, so you taking care of that person's responsibilities too. Okay, not only your own, but you taking care of they shit too. That's probably why, you feeling like your hard work is not paying off. Okay. With this three of wands in reverse. Yeah. You working hard and stuff, while she probably stuck at home. Okay. I'm going to take them like this. One. So the Four of Cups here in reverse. Okay, so renewed interest in the world, rekindling, passion. Yeah, so you're getting an interest now with the world. You want to get back into the world. You want to socialize and you got options. You want to explore your options. Yeah, you might rekindle with something old that you used to mess with. You have passion. You're coming out of depression. Okay, you're motivated now. All right. So the Five of Wands is here. So end of conflict. Okay, so you this conflict ended. Okay, it's peace now, harmony. You and this person came on an agreement. Okay, you gonna go her way and she's gonna go her way. Okay. Yeah. Now the Queen of Swords is here. Rational and honest person. Truthful, intelligent, realistic, objective. Okay. Criticism. So this person might have, been criticizing you, as well. But a Queen of Swords is here. A rational, honest person, a truthful person. Okay. Somebody intelligent. Yeah. Queen of Swords came in. Okay. What's up with her, Spirit? What's she doing? Okay, what's she doing? This landed on the Page of Pentacles. Oh, so she want to offer you a pentacle. Okay. All right. She want to offer you a pinnacle, arrival of good news on material things, success, well-grounded, new ventures, staying focused. And then the Queen of Pentacles popped out when I said, what she want? Yeah, a sensible and nurturing person, success, wealth, trust, practical, security, Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, you have a Queen of Pentacles to look forward to, okay? Collective. Yeah, you're a Knight of Pentacles and she's a Queen of Pentacles. Okay, a sensible and nurturing person. She got her shit together. She's nice. She's understanding. You can talk to her. She's practical and she's secure. She got her own shit. You know what I'm saying? She don't need you. Then we have the Ten of Pentacles here. Wow. So hard work will be rewarded. Stability, success, financial gain, community, family. Look at these two. And they smiling. You see how she just gazing and she looking into his eyes. But somebody is watching in the back. Might be the divine. But they got two dogs. I don't know if that's they dogs or is that man dog. Yeah, but the Ten of Pentacles is here. Yeah, she wants to bring you stability or she wants to be stable with you. So you guys are going to be a match. Okay? Yeah, this Queen of Swords. Yeah, rational, honest person, truthful, intelligent, a sensible and nurturing person. Queen of Pentacles, that's who she is. Yeah, she's a hard worker. Yeah, hard work will be rewarded. Stability. So God is going to bring you in a Queen of Pentacles collective. Okay? Yeah. Take it wherever it resonates. It could be a he or she. Okay? But God is going to bring it in for you. Your hard work, after all, is going to pay off. Okay? Yeah. So the Ace of Cups here is in reverse. So feeling of negative emotions, drained due to this breakup. Okay, pain, sadness. So somebody is feeling drained. Okay, probably this Queen of Cups here. She's feeling drained due to the breakup, pain, sadness. Okay, feeling the negativity. So she's being negative. You know what I'm saying? Probably calling you, hanging up on your phone, cussing you out and stuff like that. Yeah, this Queen of Cups in reverse here. Feeling of negativity, emotionally drained due to the breakup. Yeah, and then she's seen that this Queen of Pentacles is coming in. Okay? Yeah, that you found somebody for you that's going to make you happy, that you're going to be satisfied with. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going to feel like you working for nothing and all your money, because this person got her own money. Yeah, she got a Ten of Pentacles here. Yeah, and you're going to have a Ten of Pentacles with her, but she got a Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, she already got. You want to come and bring this pentacle to her. The pentacle you got. Yeah, because it landed, it flipped. That Queen of Pentacles landed on this Page of Pentacles. Yeah. You don't have to juggle. You don't have to juggle anything. You know, you're going to find balance with this person and harmony. Okay? Your time management going to be right on point. This person is going to be consistent with you. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be stagnant. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all gonna be, I heard a power couple. That's what Spirit just said, a power couple. Yeah, she gonna bring joy to you. Okay, yeah, you're gonna be able to come home and you're gonna have dinner and your bath water ran and a rub down. Yeah, justice is here in reverse. So unfavorable outcomes, unjust, unfair, bad karma, discrimination. Yeah, so that person, yeah, they're gonna go through bad karma. It's gonna be unjust for them. Unfavorable outcomes. Yeah, they're not gonna get what they wanted. Yes, it's not looking good for that person. Yeah, because they broke a rule. They were unfaithful to you. You know, while y'all was in a relationship, and they turned it turned into greed and envy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it turned into greed and envy. This person, she's clingy and unfaithful, spiteful. Okay. But God's giving you strength, collective. Okay. Yeah, possessing the inner strength to succeed. Yeah, you didn't give up. You didn't give up. You kept going. You kept going. And for that, you're going to have your family. You're going to have your family with that Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you're going to have the Wheel of Fortune with her. Okay, y'all gonna have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, she got a pentacle already. Okay, yeah, this Queen of Swords. Yeah, and if old girl know about her, she criticizing, she being critical towards her. Don't even know her, you know, but being critical towards her. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, ideals overcame by materialism, corruption, loss, greed, laziness, financial insecurity. Yeah, that's what the Queen of Cups was. Yep, and devil energy. The presence of temptation. Yeah, materialism, cheating, violence. Yeah, but change is coming. That's what she was into. But change is coming. Uh-huh. Unfavorable outcomes. Unjust, unfair for her. Bad karma. So they're going to receive their karma. Don't worry about nothing, collective. It's the end of conflict, okay? Yeah, you was able to compromise and get her on out your energy. You know, you getting ready to get back out there. You know what I'm saying? With the Four of Cups in reverse. Okay, and you're gonna meet somebody. You're gonna meet a Queen of Pentacles, somebody on your level. Yeah, because that person, they just wanted you to carry their burdens. Yeah, the worst of the hardship is over, Spirit said. Yeah, you were going through a hardship with this person. It was like it was a struggle. It was making you, it was uncomfortable. It was heavy on you. It was weighing heavy on you. You trying to work and maintain things, and then got to deal with somebody that ain't being sensible, and not trying to work with you or make you feel good for what you're doing. I mean, you giving them money, you helping them out, but it's like they are unappreciative. They didn't appreciate you. So with the Four of Pentacles here in reverse, yeah, security has shifted towards greed. Okay, so yeah, you was taking care of her, and then all of a sudden they just got greedy. They got greedy. They were unappreciative. They weren't, happy with what they had. Yeah, they didn't have like what they had. Yep. So I looked at the bottom of the deck. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Unwilling to learn from mistakes. Bullheaded. Yep. Lack of dedication. Stagnant. Poor worth ethic. So yeah, they got poor worth ethic. They unwilling to learn from their mistakes. You know what I'm saying? They bullheaded. Yeah, let's see what the Oracle has to say about this situation. Yeah. Keep your faith. Keep your faith high. This was laying next to the deck. Keep your faith high. Okay, whatever you do, keep your faith high. Stay in good spirits. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, keep your faith high. You know what I'm saying? Have faith in everything that you're trying to do, no matter what it is. Keep your faith high, because the Most High God is in control. He's the only one that can make, things happen for you, not man. You got to look to him and lean on him, you know. Yeah, look to him and lean on him. I try him. I did. It'll do you some good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You'll be happy. You'll be so glad. that you got into yourself and you changed and went and explored your options. Yeah, because don't nobody deserve that. You working hard. You know what I'm saying? Being used. That's what it is. Being used. You seen that person for who they are. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, you're gonna be able to maintain your goals. You're gonna be able to move ahead and forward with your goals, collective. Yeah, and it landed on the ten of, I placed it on the ten of cups in reverse. Deep dissatisfaction in your life. Yeah, you weren't satisfied with your goals that you were trying to accomplish. You weren't as you were accomplishing your goals, but while you were doing it, accomplishing your goals, you were miserable. And nobody wants to live like that, do they? No. Okay, let's see what else. So going to the hyphen card, going against conformity, rebellious, breaking rules. Okay, but you're being honored at this time. Even though this person did that to you, you're being honored at this time, collective. Okay, yeah. And then this was sticking out. Yeah, a third party. They had a third party. So it was clouded. The judgment was clouded. And they took you through a lot. You see this cloud, and you was crying and stuff. You was stressed out. Yeah, you was crying inside. You might have not been crying out, you know what I'm saying? But you was crying inside. Yeah, because there was a third party. They was juggling you. Okay? Yeah, they were juggling you with this two of pentacles here. They was trying to find balance, but they couldn't. Okay, because they was in devil energy. Yeah, they was juggling you, collective. What else? Holy angels, Holy Spirit. Yeah, familiar. Somebody that's familiar. Okay, a rational, honest person. Truthful, intelligent, realistic, objective. Okay, this Queen of Swords here. That's here. That's a family member. Okay, so yeah, maybe you went and talked to a family member about this. You went and got advice. Okay, yep, you went in and got advice. Okay, reason why the Three of Pentacles is here in reverse. Unwilling to learn from mistakes, bullheaded, lack of dedication, stagnant, poor work ethic. So you went to a family member and asked them, "What's up? What should I do?" And was talking to them. Yeah, somebody that was familiar was talking to them and telling them what was going on. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this was a family member that you went to, so while you was doing that and you went out and explored your options, yeah, a Queen of Pentacles came in and hollered at you or want to come forth. Yeah, you went out and explored your options, okay? Yep. And so a Queen of Pentacles came through. Somebody that's loyal, okay? Mm-hmm. And that person you was dealing with was the dog. Yeah, but they was a wolf in sheep clothing. You couldn't see it. Okay? It was unseen. Okay? You it was a feeling of entrapment. Okay? With the Eight of Swords here. Yeah, you was feeling you felt trapped, in this relationship. You felt tied down. Yeah. It was inevitable. It had to happen. So Spirit said it was dead. The coffin card came out. They said deep dissatisfaction in your life, material regrets, excess nightmares, unfulfilled wishes. Yeah, that's going to be dead. So you ain't going to be feeling like that no more. Okay? Because it landed on the Ten of Cups here in reverse. Okay? So you ain't going to be feeling like that. It was inevitable. Whatever happened, it had to happen. Okay? Yeah, so you could see who this person was. All right? You didn't know who she was. It was blind for you was torn between the two. Okay? You was torn between the two. And a family member might be involved too. The reason why you was torn between the two. Yeah. But you listened to your family member. Okay? Yeah, your family member was right. You know what I'm saying? And so now Queen of Pentacles is here. Okay? They got pentacles. And y'all got pentacles. And it's going to be a power couple thing. Okay? Yeah. Balance. Y'all both balanced. Okay? Y'all both balanced. The Raven is here. That's the spiritual world and the physical world. Y'all balance. Yeah, devotion. She's going to be devoted to you. Okay? Yeah, she's going to be devoted to you. Not only that, this person is connected to your heart. So this person means a lot to you. Okay? So this Queen of Swords here, okay, this Queen of Swords might have been doing something. Okay, we getting ready to get down to it because the Spirit card came out. Okay, so this Queen of Swords, this family member was doing something. Okay, so what Spirit is telling me is this Queen of Swords was bringing confusion. That's what she was doing. She was bringing confusion to the relationship. Okay, you and this person have been up and down, up and down. Okay, up and down. She here 1 minute and gone the next. She here 1 minute, she gone the next. That's because this Queen of Swords here. It's got something to do with it. Okay, they influencing the situation. They got to be, because the spirit world came, the spirit card came out, the raven. Okay, and that's balance. Okay, that's the spiritual world. Okay, so something happened. Something is going on. Okay, this family member did something. Yep, they did something. Yeah, it was inevitable to happen. It was inevitable to happen. Yeah, yeah. Spreading yourself thin, overwhelmed, overburdened, stressed with responsibilities. Okay, I just got that. Okay, so yeah, maybe the Queen of Swords was the family member was making you feel like this. Okay, yeah, because what I'm hearing is yeah, this family member. I keep hearing family member. What am I holding? Yeah, this person is connected to your heart. Okay, what's this? What's up with this Queen of Swords? What they up to? Okay, yeah, okay, but you are in alignment. Okay, you are in alignment. The Most High God just said alignment. You are in alignment, collective. Okay, and it landed on the Knight of Swords. So changes with the changes rushing towards you. Okay, so this Queen of Pentacles that want to come in, she's in alignment. She's in alignment. Okay, so Spirit had to get involved. Okay, that's what I'm taking. Spirit had to get involved. Okay, that person, the family member is connected to your heart. You went and talked to the family member, collaborated with her, okay, about the situation. You know, yeah. She might have criticized you on some things. Okay, yeah, because the family card came out. Familiarity. Okay, but you are in alignment. Okay, collective. What else? Yeah, they forged your name. They forged your name. Okay, they were sitting up here talking about you. They wanted your energy. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah. This family member did this. They forged your name. They was talking about you. Yeah, they was being critical. They was talking about you. They was trying to bring stagnation to your life with you and your person. Yeah, and they mad. Uh-huh. Because a promise here was kept. Okay. Some kind of promise. Somebody promised somebody something. Okay. Yeah, but this family member got something to do with this third party. The reason why y'all was having confusion and stuff. They probably was talking shit on you. Uh-huh. With this spiritual card that came out. Yeah. Yeah, because they wanted stagnant for you. Yeah, they was talking some shit. They was criticizing you, being critical. This family member was. What else about this family member? What was they doing? Was they doing magic, spirit? What was they doing? Black magic? You are the star. You being guided, collective. Okay, you being guided. You're being guided towards where you need to be. Okay, and who you need to be with. You're a star. Okay. Yeah, you are a star. You shine. You shine bright. You shine bright. Yeah, you got support. You got support by angels and ancestors. You're being supported. Okay? Yeah, you're not by yourself. You thinking you by yourself? You're not by yourself. You being supported by angels and ancestors. Yeah, action is being taking place. Okay? And then you're gonna receive some information. You're gonna receive some information. But what about this family member? Okay, what was this family member in this situation for, Spirit? Spirit, tell me what happened. What was the family member here for? Who was the family member? Somebody slow? A snail. So snails are slow, persistent. They was persistent on what they was doing. This family member talking down on your name, bringing you stagnation towards this connection. Okay, yeah, yep. They was devoted to this. Okay, yeah, they mad. Okay, that you left that third party. Yeah, they was mad. Yeah, because it was a connection. So your family member had a connection with your person, this Queen of Cups. Yeah, they had a connection. Uh-huh. They probably was making promises behind your back to that connection, but you left that connection alone. It was dead, Spirit said. It was inevitable. It had to happen. Yeah, what else about this family member? Yeah, you're going through inner growth right now about it. Yeah, you're going through inner growth. Yeah, because the information came forward to you. Some information, now action is being taken place. Yeah, action is being taken place on the situation. You being guided. You being guided. You being guided. And that third eye stuck out to me. You being guided by the Most High God. What about the family member though? Um, yeah, blessings. You being guided towards your blessings. You being guided towards your blessings. I'm steady asking the Spirit about the family member. What did the family member want, Spirit? Why were they here? What was the family member here for? Holy angels, Holy Spirit. What was the family member here for? We know they were connected. We know that the Knight of Pentacles went towards for information. Okay. With the Seven of Wands, defending, fighting for goals, preserving, standing your ground. Okay, so confrontation may arise. Confrontation. Okay, so you had a confrontation, yeah, and you stood your ground. Okay, regarding the family member, yeah, you stood your ground. Okay, so was the family member the third party? I'm thinking the family member was the third party, y'all. Yeah, that they cheated with. Yeah, it was stagnant. Okay, yeah. So the third, oh my goodness. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Holy Spirit. So this Queen of Cups cheated. Okay, she broke a rule. Spirit is so good to me, y'all. Spirit is so good. So she broke a rule because the Hierophant card is here. Okay, yeah. Breaking rules, going against conformity. Okay? Yeah, so you found out about it. It was a family member. Yeah, this Queen of Swords, that's why she here. Okay? This Queen of Swords, okay? Yes, this Queen of Swords has something to do, okay, with this Knight of Pentacles that was laboring towards his goals, that was torn between the two, okay? she Okay, let's find out. Let's see. Was this Queen of Swords cheating? What happened? Why was this Queen of Swords here? Why is the Queen of Swords here? Okay. Why is she here? Okay. Overcoming sorrow, mending hearts, healing, recovering, letting go, growth. Okay. So she was here for growth. Okay. For you to overcome your sorrows. Okay. Mending hearts, healing, recovery. So she was here for you to talk to somebody. Okay. A rational and honest person, truthful, intelligent, realistic, objective, but she was critical in the she was, criticizing the situation. She was saying you stood your ground though, on the situation. Y'all had a talk. Okay. Yep. Okay. The Queen of Swords was here for your support. Okay. The family member. Okay, because a rule was broken. Okay. So yeah, they were of course cheating. They were with the third party. They were cheating. Okay. But was the family member, this is what I was trying to say, was the family member the one that they cheated with, Spirit? Was the family member the one that they cheated with? The Queen of Cups. Somebody cheated. Okay, who did they cheat with? Who was it that they was cheating with? Spirit, holy angels, ancestors. Who was it that they was cheating with? Conflicts leave you feeling defeated. Arguments, surrender, stress, tension, vision. Yeah, somebody was being sneaky. With the Five of Swords here. Somebody was being sneaky. Spirit, who was they cheating with? Who was they cheating with? Who was doing the cheating? Who was doing the cheating? We know that the Queen of Cups is here. Okay. So the Hermit card. Take advice from someone wiser. Wisdom, consultation, experience, illumination, solitude. Okay. So this person went into solitude. Okay. Consultation, experience. Okay. Wisdom. Holy Spirit, holy angels. King of Cups. Rational emotions are in balance, calm, faithful, friendly, maturity, wise, caring. So the King of Cups, a King of Cups is here. So the Knight of Pentacles turned into a King of Cups. Rationality and emotions are in balance, calm, faithful, friendly, maturity, wise, caring. The King of Cups. A new path presents itself. Travel choices, new opportunity, options, desires for change. Okay, so he has, this King of Cups has options. Okay, so this Knight of Pentacles turned into a whole King of Cups. Rationals and emotions are in balance. He's calm, he's faithful, he's friendly. A new path presents itself. Travel choices, new opportunity. A sensible and nurturing person. So the Queen of Pentacles is here. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles is here. King of Cups is here. So your emotions are in balance now. Okay. The Queen of Cups is a rational, honest person. And it didn't come out that, it just said that there was a third party. Okay. She cheated with. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Spirit, who is the third party? Angels and ancestors. Holy angels. Who is the third party? Who is this third party? Who broke a rule? Okay. Because I see the family member here. The family member was talking on your name. Okay. They was forging your name. The family member. Yeah, overwhelmed by fears, nightmare, anxiety, self-doubt, fear, guilt, poor sleep. So the family member is feeling like this now. Okay? So the family member has something to do with it. They was the third party in this situation, a family member. Now, it could be a woman, it could be a man. Okay? Take it wherever it resonates. But they had a lot to do with coming between you and your person. Okay, the reason why your person was feeling some type of way, the reason why your person was being greedy and stuff, and clingy and so forth. You weren't getting what you needed from this person. Yeah, you weren't getting what you needed from this person. Okay. They need inner growth, overcoming sorrows, mending hearts, healing, recovery, letting go. Okay, so you let go of this person. You did. You went and spoke with a Queen of Swords, a rational, honest person, truthful, intelligent, that was guiding you. Okay, so you were guided. This person was connected to your heart. Okay. Yep, God is going to expand you. But the third party was mad. They was mad. Okay. So this is the third party, the family member. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Overwhelmed by fears. They were persistent. They were slow. They thought you was slow, but they were persistent with forging your name, this family member. Yeah, the family member, it seemed like, was in on this too. Action is being taken place. Okay. 3 of Pentacles, unwilling to learn from mistakes, bullheaded, lack of dedication, stagnant, poor work ethics. That was that Queen of Cups. That's who she was. Conflicts leave you feeling defeated. Argument, surrender. Yeah, so the family member was in on this. Yeah, conflict leaves you feeling defeated. Look how they smiling and stuff, grinning. Yeah, the family member was happy that y'all had broke up. Yeah, they had a lot to do with this. Yeah, they were stagnant. Okay, because remember this came out. Devotion, the spirit card, spirituality, the light and dark. When I see this, it's something going on. Somebody doing something. Yeah, it's probably speaking bad on your name. That's what they was doing in black magic. Black magic, see, forge. See that? Yeah. See that? That's energy. They were speaking bad on your name. Yeah, this family member. This family member, which is this Queen of Swords, okay? Yeah, because you're expanding. Okay, you're expanding. You met this Queen of Pentacles. Okay, they probably found out about that. You got a new lover now. Okay? Yeah, they didn't want that. This person was connected to your heart, this family member. Yeah, because you overcame sorrows and stuff. Yeah, you had got some information. Yeah, you went through inner growth, okay? You had got some information. The family member was involved in this. Yeah, they was happy. They probably had a lot to do with the reason why the Queen of Cups wasn't, making you happy at home. Yeah, because they was in their ear. They was connected to your person. Yeah, they was connected. Yeah, and they thought you was slow. They thought you was stupid and you wasn't gonna catch on. But it was inevitable. It had to happen. It had to happen. Okay, yeah, it had to happen. Yeah, so you can know who that person was. Yeah, because they broke a rule. They went against conformity. Yeah, with the hyphen card here in reverse. Yeah, wanting you to carry their burdens and stuff. Yeah, so the family member is the third party. They were involved. And so you left the family member alone and you left the Queen of Cups alone. And Spirit and gave you strength. Spirit in them gave you strength, and now you're gonna have the Wheel of Fortune, okay? You're gonna have the Ten of Cups, okay? And they bringing forth that yeah, unbalanced emotions, immaturity, irrational, clingy. That's who she was. The Queen of Cups. You got a pinnacle. You want to bring this person, or she got a pinnacle too. Where's she at? Yeah. A Queen of Pentacles is here. Spirit, they allowed this person to come in. Or they are going to come in. Yeah. Yeah. And now you back to the being a King of Cups. Rational emotions are in balance now. You're calm. You're faithful with this person. You friendly. Maturity. Wise. Caring. Yeah. Why these people is laying in fear. Okay. Yeah. The family member know what they did. Lying on your name and stuff. Yeah, bringing confusion and chaos. towards the relationship. That's what the family member did. I wanted to know what the family member did. Okay, fuck everybody else and everything else. Because them family members is a motherfucker. I tell you that, okay? I'm sorry I had you guys here so long. I was just trying to figure it out and trying to make sure, it is what it was. You know what I'm saying? But you are in alignment. You are in alignment. Okay? Let me get one more. Let me get one more for the collective. I gotta let y'all go. I'm past my time. Okay? Yep, I'm past my time. Okay? I'm past my time. Yep. Angels are showing you compassion. They are with you. Okay? And they are gonna be with you. Alright, so you don't have to worry about nothing. You don't have to worry about nothing. Anything else, Spirit? Yep. Things have been revealed tonight. Okay? And if they haven't, they will be revealed. You have the key, collective. All right. Love and light, everyone. Bye-bye.